back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf. Now, of course, giving you updates of the situation that happened yesterday on the 17th. Now, they say that early in the morning in Rayong province, another accident happened, and this once again involved the tourists. This time, they say that is the bus accident that took place. Last time, I think I reported about the bus accident as well, going up the hill and didn't quite make it, so it's tilted a little bit. Now, this time involved the Russian tourist that was on a tour on their way to a tour in Rayong province. So Rayong is where the coastal area and nice beaches. They say that at this point, there has already been a report that 26 of the Russian tourists were actually injured from this particular incident. They say that 5 of them were seriously injured, and they all sent to Nikom Patana Hospital. Now, what happened was that they say that 47 of all the Russian tourists were picked up from the hotel in the Pattaya district of Chonburi province to go to the Samet Island in Rayong province. However, they say that they started off the journey at 7 in the morning, and as they're approaching the Rayong province, just right where the intersection is, there has been a hard stop, so a sudden stop by the driver itself, and they say that the bus lost the control due to the fact that the road was a little bit damped, so it was tilted and dragged it down to the side of the road, and they believe that the driver was probably not very familiar to the area, plus due to the fact that the road itself was quite dampened as well, and that could be the problem that caused this particular bus accident to happen. So technically it wasn't a clash with anyone, it was more like he would just suddenly stop or slam on the brake for some reason. Maybe it would just turn red. That's my guess anyway. But at this point, they're all in the hospital. And once again, we have seen quite a little bit of accident that took place here in Bangkok of late. And we have a tourism court already. We haven't heard, though, of any particular cases getting in there or being talked about. So we have to wait and see how this is going to pan out, because obviously this involved quite a bit of numbers of people that got injured.
Okay, next incident is happened in the north of Thailand. Every time there is big drug arrest, we will report it to you, and this time it is pretty big. This is actually expanded from another arrest from the north of Thailand. The police able to find the information that the 5 communities in Bangkok actually have 69 drug dealers, and these people actually got drug trafficked down from the north through this particular, I would call, line of work.
Okay.
They give a name of this person called Joe, which is the person that in charge of the network, and Suchada Thoipa, 43-year-old, or Japan, which is the big drug agent in the north. And the police able to arrest 56-year-old Jarun Kamnoy, which he is actually an EGAT high-ranking officer of Nan province, along with 34-year-old Prasong San Atit, also from Nan province. Both of them were driving a pickup truck, and police stopped them at the checkpoint and able to find 496,000 methamphetamine pills that worth 150 million baht, along with 31 kilograms of crystal meth that worth 31 million baht. So altogether, they confessed that they got hired for 60,000 baht to traveling down to Bangkok. They were arrested on a highway from Theung district, Chiang Rai province, to Chiang Kham district, Phayao province. So this is just the intercept in between the north to Bangkok area, and they said this is actually the direct line from, we mentioned Mr. Joe, but the police said Mr. Joe and Suchada or Japan's actually direct drug trafficker, direct line from Colonel Yise in Myanmar. Once again, this name come up.
Right.
It's like a trusted brand for
Yeah,
methamphetamine
but this
pills.
time it's involved like the civil servants
Yeah.
though, because EGAT, the Electrical Generating Authority of Thailand, was actually a state enterprise, right? Technically, so that is sad that civil servants that supposed to, well, you know,
And
I'm
I
not
think
expecting all of them to be nice.
Yeah,
but-
it shock a lot of people because he's on level 7,
Yeah,
which
which
is
is-
quite high for the
Exactly.
government official.
So what is going on? Not enough pay, I guess, which is still not good.
Yes,
That's not a good
not
reason.
a good reason.
Exactly, for you to actually start selling drugs and such. All right, moving on to another incident. And again, robbery, it seems like a lot of people needs a lot of money. We all do, but you know, not all of us should actually turn to be a robber or drug smugglers. But in this case, once again, a gold shop. I think it's became one of the, I guess, a lot of the thieves' favorite point at this point. They say that there has been a report yesterday of one of the most, they would say, shocking robbery incident, because they said that it happened in the broad daylight at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30, and they said that this is in Thonburi district, the Dao Kanong branch of Big C Super Center, which is once
Big
again...
C again?
Yeah, but you know, Big C has a lot of other stores, right? Little shops, and this time is Pet Tong by Yawarat Gold Shop, right inside Dao Kanong branch of Big C Super Center. As you can see there, he actually has a gun, and the sad part was that all the guards in the area have seen him early in the morning walking around.
Oh.
But they say that they even talk to each other and say that, you know, we all should keep an eye on this person because obviously he wore a cap, he wouldn't take it off. He has his sunglasses on as well.
Right.
And they say that he just pretty much barged into the second floor of the Big C Super Center, get into the area, start waving his gun around, and then he took altogether 20 of the gold chains, and they say that it's worth about 40 baht gold weight. So they say the equivalent to, you can either sell for 800,000 or it could be as much as 1 million baht at this point. And they say that afterward, he actually, when the security guard have seen him or saw the incident or heard the yelling and such, he tried to stop the man when he was on his way down on the escalator, pushing the cart against him. However, they say that the shopping cart did not really stop the man because it would just tilt him a little bit. So he fired one shot up in the air. And that scared a lot of people.
So it's a real gun.
Exactly. And then once again, he ran to another escalator and shot once again another shot. Fired in the air though. Exactly. Before he left and hopped into his motorcycle at the back. And they say that as the security guard tried to approach him in the parking lot, he shot another fire. He fired another shot up in the air. So 3 shots altogether, 3 rounds. And they say that this creates a lot of commotion in the area because a lot of people got scared. Obviously, that was yesterday, so meaning Sunday. Sunday
Yes.
is a lot of people are actually, you know, shopping in the area. You hanging out, families were there. So this is one of the craziest case at this point, and is in Thonburi district of Bangkok. So the police is trying to see right now whether or not they can find this particular person and then bring him to justice.
The footage is really clear though. Amazing.
Yeah. Well,
Hopefully they'll find him
but he
soon.
has the cap and then he has sunglasses on. So we're not sure at this point. We really do hope that they find this because they say that it didn't take that long and he just pretty much got away despite the fact that there's security guards in the area.
It's scary.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he has a gun too. That's the problem.
And we have seen a lot more
Robbery.
reported lately. It's just going to show that the economy is actually not
Not
too
that great.
good.
Not that great. All
And
right.
people getting desperate. So we're going to take a short break, come back, and we will talk about the, you have the story about the land invasion
Yeah,
of the
the
national
forest
park.
encroachment cases.
And we reported about the Loi Krathong festival. There was also Loi Krathong activities in the demonstration.
Yeah, well,
also.
if you're demonstrators, there's no reason why you should miss Roi Krathong, so might as well do it. All right, so let's take a short break, but when we come back, those stories.